Hello, welcome back to Top Flight Family. If you are trying to decide between going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party or Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, then you don't want to miss this video because I am going to compare the two parties and help you decide which one is a better fit for you and your family. If you're new to our channel, my name is Carmen. We are the Sognonvi family, and we are all about fostering togetherness as a family by experiencing new adventures in New York City where we live and all around the world because we love to travel. So if that sounds good to you, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. Also be sure to follow our Disney-themed Instagram account at Top Flight Magic. And when you do, leave us a comment there so that we know you came from YouTube because we love seeing our YouTube viewers on the gram. So first I have to say, both Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party are both fantastic events. And if it's possible, you really should do both. But if you have to pick one or another due to maybe budget constraints or you only have a certain number of travel dates, then this video will help you decide which one might be a better fit for you. But first, here is a quick overview of what each event is. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is a special Halloween-themed party that takes place in Magic Kingdom on select nights from late August to November 1st. This is a ticketed event, meaning that you pay separately for it, and it runs from 7 p.m. to midnight. Now, the prices can range anywhere from $74 to $110 per person, and that all depends on the age of the guest and then also which night you're going to. And I have a great video with my top 10 tips for this event, which I'm going to link down to below. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is a special Christmas-themed party that takes place in Magic Kingdom, also on select nights, and it goes from early November all the way until right before Christmas. So this is also a ticketed event, and it also runs from 7 p.m. to midnight. Now, prices for this party range from $99 per person to about $139 per person, again, depending on age and the night that you're going. Now, for this event, I also have a fantastic video where I share my top 10 tips, so I'm going to link to that below as well. For both of these events, you don't need a separate park pass to get into the park, so your party ticket is all you need to access Magic Kingdom. Now, before I get into comparing and contrasting these two parties, I want to give you a few questions that you should ask yourself that will really help you decide which event is a better fit for you. How does temperature affect you? This may seem like a weird question, but I promise it's an important one. So Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party takes place in August and September, which are some of the hottest months in Orlando. Whereas Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party takes place in November and December when the weather gets considerably cooler. So if you love warm weather and hate the cold, then Halloween is the better choice. But if you hate being hot and sweaty and you prefer cooler temperatures, then Christmas may be a better choice for you. Which party dates can you attend? Another thing to keep in mind is which specific dates you are available to attend each party. So generally speaking, the parties are less crowded earlier in the season. For example, if you go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party in late August, the crowds are going to be a lot smaller than if you go in late October. Also, the parties that take place on weeknights are going to be less crowded than those that take place on weekends or on holidays. So if you're trying to avoid crowds and for Halloween you're only free on a weekend in late October, whereas for Christmas you can attend a weeknight in early November, then Christmas is going to be the better choice for you because it won't be as crowded. But if crowds don't bother you, then this is not such an important consideration. Which holiday are you more into? This is a fundamental question to ask yourself. Are you more of a Halloween person or are you more of a Christmas person? Now, if you just live for all things spooky and pumpkin and your two favorite movies are Hocus Pocus and Nightmare Before Christmas, then of course you are going to love Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. But if you're meh about Halloween, but you absolutely love Christmas trees and cookies and Santa and elves, then you're gonna have a better time at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Okay, now that you have taken those things into consideration, let's get into the side-by-side comparison of the two events. Now keep in mind that these are obviously extremely subjective opinions, and you may completely disagree with me on some of these points. And if you do, I actually encourage you to leave a comment and give us your perspective, because everyone who's going to be watching this video is going to be trying to decide between the two, and hearing a different perspective is really going to be helpful. So leave a comment. Number 1. Characters. If you love characters, then you are really going to enjoy the meet and greets during both of these parties. At Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, you get to see Mickey, Minnie, and their friends in their Halloween costumes, which is super cute. And at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, you get to see them wearing their festive holiday outfits. There are a couple of special meet and greets that both parties offer, which you can't get on a regular day at the park. One of these is getting to meet all 7 of Snow White's dwarves at the same time. Also, you can meet Jack and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas at both parties. For the Halloween event, Jack is dressed in his usual pinstripes, but at the Christmas event, Jack is dressed as Sandy Claus. The character meet and greets are similar at both parties, with one big exception. At Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, all the princesses do the meet and greets with their princes there too. So if you see Rapunzel, she'll be with Flynn Rider. If you see Tiana, she'll be with Naveen. So if you and your kids are really into princesses, then this is going to be a big draw for you guys. Okay, so which event wins in this category? Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party or Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party? Now, because the princes are there with the princesses, Christmas has a slight edge, so I'm gonna give it to Christmas. Number 2, parade. Now, I have to admit that I'm not really that into parades overall, but the parades at both of these parties really impressed me. So they're so good that a lot of party attendees actually make it a point to watch the parades twice in one night, just to give you an idea. Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade is a lot of fun. In addition to the characters that you would see at any Disney parade, like Mickey, Minnie, the princesses, and so on, you're also going to see a lot of your favorite Disney villains. Plus, you'll get to see some really special spooky characters like the Headless Horseman, the Grave Diggers, and the Ghost Bride from Haunted Mansion, as well as her wedding guests. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmastime Parade has a more traditional lineup of characters, but of course many of their floats have a little bit of a holiday twist. So similar to the character meet and greets, you'll be able to see all of the princesses with their princes. So that's really special. And of course, what would Christmas be without Santa Claus? He makes an appearance along with elves from his workshop and some toy soldiers who are also really magical to see. Okay, so which event wins in this category? I'm gonna have to give it to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party because that parade is just so cool. From the villains to the spooky music, it's just really all comes together, and it also feels a lot longer, the parade, than the Christmas party's parade, so I'm gonna give it to Halloween. By the way, I compiled all of the tips I'm sharing in this video into a free guide. If you'd like to get your free copy, just go to topflightfamily.com/scary versus merry, and I'll be sure to link that down below as well. Number 3, sweet treats. If you love sweet treats, then you will appreciate that both parties offer essentially unlimited treats for you. At Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, as soon as you check in, you get a trick-or-treating bag with a starter bag of candy. And then throughout the event, you can collect more candy at different trick-or-treat stations set up around the park. And since Disney works with Mars Wrigley on this, you're getting name brand good candy and chocolate. At Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, the emphasis is on cookies. There are all kinds of cookies you can get at the holiday treat stations throughout the park, from chocolate chip to ginger molasses, from snickerdoodles to peppermint cookies. And there's also a variety of fun beverages like apple cider, hot chocolate, and even snow cones. So which party has the better sweet treats? Well, I have to admit that I was not super impressed with the quality or the taste of the cookies at the Christmas party. So I am gonna have to give this round to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party because the trick-or-treating aspect just adds so much. The kids love it, so definitely Halloween wins this round. Number 4, Castle Stage Show. The Castle Stage Show is one of my favorite parts of both of these parties. At Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, the Castle Stage Show is called the Hocus Pocus Villain Spelltacular. You'll see not only the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus, but also some of your favorite Disney villains, and the dancing and singing is just amazing. At Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, the Castle Stage Show is called Mickey's Most Merriest Celebration. And this is a really fun show where Mickey and Minnie and tons of other characters sing and dance to lots of different Christmas songs. For me, the highlight was definitely seeing Clarabelle go into full diva mode as she sang Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. This was so much fun, and I could really watch that all day long. So which party has the better Castle Stage Show? I'm again gonna give it to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I think because you see so many characters you don't usually see, aka all of the villains, it just really makes it extra special, and the singing and dancing is fantastic. So Halloween wins again. Number 5, rides with special overlays. One of the fun features of both parties is that certain rides or attractions at Magic Kingdom are given special holiday overlays. At Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, when you go to ride Pirates of the Caribbean, you'll see live human pirates while you're in line and during the ride itself. Mad Tea Party gets totally different lights and new music, and Space Mountain goes completely dark. At Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, the 4 rides that get holiday overlays are Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor, Mad Tea Party, Tomorrowland Speedway, and Space Mountain. We really enjoyed the whole Christmas theme that happened at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor, and Space Mountain was really cool because it was all lit up with red and green lights, which actually allowed you to see a lot more of what the ride looks like because those parts are usually in the dark. Okay, so which party wins for the rides with the special holiday overlays? For this round, I'm gonna actually call a tie because they're both equally awesome, so it's a tie. Number 6, fireworks. The fireworks at both parties are really spectacular. Now, just like with parades, as a rule, I'm not really that into fireworks, but even I was pretty blown away by the fireworks at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. The fireworks show is called Disney's Not So Spooky Spectacular, and it's hosted by Jack Skellington and features these really incredible projections onto the castle that really make it seem like the whole castle has come alive. At Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, you'll be able to see Minnie's wonderful Christmastime fireworks show. These fireworks are very pretty, and I love the Christmas music that it's set to. So which event has the better fireworks? I am gonna have to give it to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party because the castle projections are just so amazing and unique, and you just can't miss it. Number 7, overall festiveness. So I have to admit that my rating for this category may very well be influenced by the dates that we went for each party. For Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, we went on a Sunday night in late September, so it was about halfway into the season and very crowded. For Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, we went on a Tuesday night in early November, so it was early on in the season and not at all crowded. The difference in crowds may definitely play a big role in my perception of how festive each party was, so take this with a grain of salt. As soon as Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party starts, you are gonna get full-on Halloween vibes because not only are there so many fellow park guests in costume, but the decorations around Magic Kingdom make it so festive, and throughout the party, they're piping in some really great spooky Halloween music, so it just really feels incredibly festive. At Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, you'll definitely get strong Christmas vibes as well. They play Christmas music the whole time you're there. The snow on Main Street is absolutely incredible to see, like definitely one of my favorite aspects of the party. And of course, Santa is there. He is both in the parade itself, and he also does a meet and greet near City Hall. Okay, so which party feels more festive overall? I am again gonna have to give it to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party because it is the only time that adults are able to wear costumes. The costumes that you're gonna see are so imaginative, so elaborate. And when I compare that to the Christmas party, I felt like not as many people dressed up. Obviously, you know, they wouldn't be wearing full-on costumes, but I didn't see as many people dressed up in like heavy Christmas gear as I saw during the Halloween party in terms of people wearing like spooky stuff or Halloween themed stuff or full-on costumes. So Halloween wins this round. Okay, I think the choice is clear. Halloween won with a clear lead with 5 out of the 7 categories. Now, that's not to say we didn't enjoy the Christmas party. We absolutely did. They're both fantastic events, but if I really had to choose one, I would go with Halloween. That's my personal opinion. Okay, if you want to get my top 10 tips for each of these parties, just click below to watch those videos. One video has my top 10 tips for Halloween, the other one has my top 10 tips for Christmas, and I will see you in the next video.